Alright, you absolute legends and exiles, welcome back. Today we're gonna talk about another Ascendancies Ranger with Deadeye and Pathfinder. GGG just released all the Ascendancies, so I'm going over every single one of them. Already released Titan and Warbinger, Chronomancer, and Stormweaver, which you can check out in the right upper corner. I have a playlist for that, so let's get straight into it. First up, Deadeye, the more interesting one. So Avidity, the first passive right here. Gaining frenzy charges, have a chance to get up to maximum frenzy charges, and that links up with Thrilling Chase here. That benefits from consuming frenzy charges for your skills have a 50% chance to be doubled. With this, if you look at Rain of Arrows, that's the go-to, most likely the go-to for this build. Rain of Arrows, for every frenzy charge will spawn arrows, and apparently this has already been nerfed because Jonathan did say in one of the interviews that Rain of Arrows is a bit too strong, so it'll be nerfed. I believe it already did get the nerf, but I think even still, with the nerf, this will be still a pretty insane and amazing build with Rain of Arrows, so it seems very nice on the die. Could be a bit squishy though, we'll see about that. On the number 3, we have Eagle Eyes, no accuracy penalty at distance. Not too big, I think. Well, I mean, depends on your playstyle, I guess, but how accuracy works in PoE2, the closer you are to the target, the less accuracy you need. So melee builds will not need as much accuracy, so, depends on the playstyle if you want to play up close or not. Point blank, projectile deal 20% more hit damage to targets in the first 3.5 meters of their movement, scaling down the distance traveled to reach 0% after 7 meters. Interesting setup with these two nodes. The wording's kind of, on the far shot, this is for number 4B right here. Projectile deal 0% more hit damage to targets in the first 3.5 meters of their movement, scaling up a distance traveled to reach. So yeah, it once again depends on the playstyle right here. It goes with Eagle Eyes, either up close or far. Endless munitions skills fire additional projectile, very strong passive as well on this tree. Amazing one too. I can imagine a lot of builds could be going for this one. Number 6, called shots. You can apply an additional mark. Marks, they do not share the cap with curses in PoE2 apparently, so this could be potentially strong. Gathering Winds, gain Tailwind on skill use and lose it when you get hit. Now, Tailwind is a stacking buff that grants you increased movement speed, skill speed, and increased evasion. Skill speed, I believe, is just how fast you, attack, I would say. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Increased evasion rating per stack for 10 seconds. It stacks all the way up to 10 stacks. So very, very interesting passive. Very strong too, I would say. 3 buffs in one. So number 8, we got Wind Award. 3% less damage taken per Tailwind. If you can, this is like maybe like L2P skill issue build. If you really know how to play, you can keep your stacks pretty high on Tailwind and be, I would say, tanky. So interesting Ascendancy, looks very good. I'm interested what people will cook up with this one. Now next up we do have the second one being Pathfinder. This one is, I guess, for a lot of people underwhelming. This is mainly about concoction, but the first one we got more flask charges gained, 50%, very strong, actually very powerful. Entering elixirs, life flask effects are not removed when unreserved a life is filled, and life flask effects do not queue. Number 3, contagious contamination. The most damaging poison on enemies you kill is spread to other enemies within 1.5 meters. I believe poison concussion or just poison overall could be very interesting on this one. Overwhelming toxicity, again, for poison, double the number of poisons you can inflict on enemies. 35% less poison duration. I don't know if it's me, but it's kind of weird that all these are for poison and nothing for the others here. Maybe it's normal. I don't know. But anyways, then we have the concussions here, depending on whatever you like the most. But we got poisonous concoction, we got lightning, fulminate, aka fulminating, we got cold, aka shattering. This is fire, the explosive one, and bleeding, which is physical. Now, exposure means you will reduce the target's resistances to the specific element here. So my first build in PoE1 ever was actually poisonous concussion on Pathfinder. It was pretty, enjoyable build, I would say. I kind of enjoyed it. So we'll see how this plays out. Number 6, it grants 5 passive skill points. That's pretty interesting, actually. 5 is quite a lot, right? Running Assault, less movement speed penalty when using skills while moving. Could be pretty good too. On the bow builds, maybe. But I don't know. I'd really build for this one. And the last one, you get Relentless Pursuit. Your speed is unaffected by slows. This is pretty cool too. Now, initially on the leaked passives, there was this passive was there twice. So I thought someone was overcooked, but nah, it was just yeah, just a mistake. But overall, Pathfinder probably on the not as interesting side, I would say. Not that cool as others ascendancies, but I could, we could be wrong, right? Maybe concoctions will be super strong. So we shall see about that. Consume charges from your mana flask to throw a bottle that explodes, right? And then it depends. Well, we'll see. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Once again, I have a full playlist of other ascendancies if you want to take a look. And I wish you all a good luck on the 6th, December 6th. In 2 days, we'll be able to blast. I hope servers are smooth, but good luck on the hunt. I'll see you on the battlefield. Until next time, have a good one and peace.